Hey now guys, it's your old pal CHH here today. Today we've got a video on the new Friday the 13th 4K from Paramount. This is not a Scream Factory related product at all. This came straight from Paramount. Despite the fact that Scream Factory box set just came out, Paramount soon released their own Blu-ray box set, or collector's set, of the first 8 films themselves. And here we are in 2022 with an unrated 4K release of Friday the 13th. So I'm not going to really review the movie. You guys have heard me talk about the movie up, down, left, right. So let's just talk about this release. This won't be a really long video, but first we can show off what the release looks like. So we got the classic poster art, Friday the 13th. There's our disc. Our back has our extras, which are nothing new, but with Paramount, it's pretty typical. They basically poured all they could into the DVD releases back in 2009, and that was it. And there's no Blu-ray, it's just 4K. So I paid $20 for this on Amazon, which is fair. I always think that $20 is like my limit nowadays when buying a lot of 4Ks. I don't like to spend crazy amounts of money. For instance, the Men in Black 4K Steelbook, I really wanted that, but it's like $28 on at Best Buy. Not gonna cut it for me. So $20, and it is Friday the 13th. So don't let me steer you guys and make it sound like I'm not a fanboy. You guys know, if you're a fan of this channel, I collect Friday the 13th on home video. I have CEDs, Blu-rays, DVDs, VHS tapes, Laserdiscs, you name it. So I was gonna get this regardless. But elephant in the room with this release, a lot of people are claiming it has a dark picture and the nighttime scenes are hard to see. And yes, 100%. But I'm gonna say, I got mine to look good, and I did it very simply. To give you a little bit of backstory, I have okay TVs. I have Hisenses, which are not the lowest brand, but they're not the highest brand. It's not a Samsung. It's not this or that. But it's a brand I like. It's a brand I trust. I have a Hisense TV there. I have one in my living room. It's a brand that I like. I have 4K Hisense TVs, Dolby Vision TVs, and they do great for me. My 4Ks look fantastic. Movies like Casino shine on there. So I put in Friday the 13th to watch it, and sure enough, the nighttime scenes were dark. So one thing I did to fix my picture was swapping the picture quality from Dolby Vision Dark, which is where it was set at baseline, to Dolby Vision Bright. And there was 3 settings: Dolby Vision Neutral or Medium, Dolby Vision Dark, and Dolby Vision Bright. Bright completely transformed my picture and made it stunningly great. As far as I could tell, I did not lose any image quality at all. I'm going to show you the clips of me doing that. That way you can see what the images look like once I swap from Dolby Vision Dark to Bright, and I show a nighttime image from the movie. That way you can see. But before I show that, as far as the special features go, let's take a look at what the menu screen looks like, because one thing I always like to do on these releases is show people the menu screen. So let's look at that right now. Alright guys, so here is the menu screen on the Friday the 13th 4K disc. And as you'll see in our settings, 5.1 HD Master Audio. You can do French, Mono, Dolby Digital. Commentary with Sean and cast and crew, uncut version. You got subtitles in English, French. You got scene selection. And then your extras, commentary with Sean, fresh cuts, Man Behind the Legacy, Sean, Friday the 13th Reunion, Lost Tales, The Chronicles, Secrets Galore Behind the Gore. And these should be upscaled special features. They should be in HD. And it does in fact look like they are. They're pretty crisp looking. Which the Blu-rays did this as well, but in case you didn't get those.
That I was given when
yeah, so these are in HD. They're upscaled as high as they can go. So they look good. Alright guys, so as you can see, nice little menu screen. I still really loved the menu screens that the updated Paramount Blu-ray sets of the 1 through 8 had. Those look great, but this one looked good too. And now let's take a look at how I changed my picture quality to make the image brighter. Alright guys, so my picture on here is stellar now, and I did look at some stuff in my picture settings. I've got my picture mode on Dolby Vision Bright, and when I say with the click of 2 buttons, it rejuvenated my image completely. Even normal looks good, but I went to bright. This is dark, which was naturally on in its native state, and normal and bright absolutely looks remarkable for this movie. So if you have a Hisense 4K TV, it could be as simple as this for you. If not, you may have to look at it. I still say grab the 4K, even though it's going to be a little dark on your TVs. Make some small adjustments, guys, and your picture will be totally fine. Now, I'm not just saying this because I'm a Friday fanboy. That is true. But the fact of the matter is, with the click of 1 button, 2 buttons, excuse me, I was able to completely rejuvenate the image on here, on my, and then you can even fine tune your picture on here, but for me, it literally was as simple as Dolby Vision Bright. Completely rejuvenated the film. So for what it's worth, guys, there's that. So here, I took an image from the outdoor shots at night. That way you didn't just see what it's like in the brightness. As you can see, even on nighttime, everything is crystal clear, HD and clean, and everything is completely seeable. So again, make some fine-tune adjustments on your TV. It could be as easy as 2 clicks like it was for me, and your image will not only be crystal clear, but totally fine. So I just want to say, for me, this is going to get 2 thumbs up, with the exception that I had to make small changes to my television screen. That's it. It could be different from your TV, but I'm giving you the proof here on my end. So there it is, guys.
Alright guys, so thank you for checking that out. Like I said, what I would do if I were you, now do I recommend getting this 4K? I still do, yes. It's Friday the 13th, one of the greatest slasher films ever made, one of the greatest horror films of the 1980s in my estimation. What I would do is talk to people that maybe have similar equipment as you, similar TVs. Some people are trying to adjust the settings on their 4K players, where I did it straight on my TV and adjusted the Dolby settings. So I didn't touch my 4K player settings at all. So with that being said, talk to people, see what kind of equipment they have, see if their settings could be adjusted to where they liked it, or, you know, just look into it for yourself and figure that kind of stuff out. But I personally had to grab this, and I have 3 clicks of a button to make mine look fantastic, to where I can enjoy this and make this the absolute way for me to watch the first movie, Friday the 13th. So there's a lot of stuff going on out there about this release. I'm not here to say I'm the be-all, end-all. I'm just showing you what I did to vastly improve my picture quality on this and make it crystal clear. Everything look great. The nighttime scenes look really good, and I'm good. So there's that, guys. I hope this video may help some of you with deciding whether you want to pick up this release or not, and your ventures into the world of 4K. So a little bit tricky sometimes. There were some 4Ks where the brightness on the nighttime scenes can be a pain in the ass, but for me, a couple clicks of a button and I was A-okay. So there it is, guys. Friday the 13th, 4K from Paramount, $19.99 on Amazon. Check it out, guys, and let me know if you're going to pick this up and your experiences on this if you did pick it up. So for me, positive experiences, but it seems like a lot of people are having negative ones, and I'm not necessarily saying they're wrong. I'm just telling you this is what I did, and I'm good to go. So there it is, guys. Thank you for watching this. Friday the 13th, 4K release from Paramount Pictures. Good old friend CHH. We'll see you guys next time. Thank you to all my supporters on Patreon. To get behind-the-scenes photos, videos, and music, you can subscribe to my Patreon for as little as $1 a month.